Hello to all our viewers out there and welcome to the Roblox Live Show. We hope you're all having a wonderful April so far, and here's the latest happenings in Roblox this month. As we mentioned to you last month, the semi-finalists, finalists, and winners have all been announced for the Dream Game Jam. The 9th annual Bloxy Awards are making a comeback, but with a twist and a change of venue. Layered clothing has fully released to the catalog and we'll be checking out some of the items. Have you checked out the newest game taking Roblox by storm? We'll catch up with the Blue Blur and his new game on Roblox. We'll also be catching up on what's happening with the event organizers on the platform and the upcoming events you can attend. We begin with the Dream Game Jam. Roblox developers had a chance to compete for 10 days on a game jam that reflected the topic of dream. Roblox has said that over 3,000 entries were made. Semi-finalists were announced on April 1st, bringing the total down to just 10 places. On April 7th, after 6 days of voting from the community, the total was moved down to just 5 places. Between April 7th and 12th, the finalists were able to make any changes to their experience. The winner was announced on April 22nd, and the winners of the Dream Game Jam 2022 were Dream Thief by Skelebunch. Congrats to all the winners and all of those who participated. On April 5th, it was announced that the Bloxy Awards will occur at the same time as RDC 2022. RDC, or better known as Roblox Developers Conference, is an invite-only multi-day event sealed off to the top of developers on the platform. While the event is most known for the product demonstrations and keynote speaker David Baszucki, there's also opportunities for networking, participation in breakout sessions, and to empower the developers to keep developing on the platform. At RDC, there's usually a game jam that would take place in between speeches. With the announcement of the Bloxies taking place along with it, we are not sure whether there'll be a game jam and how the scheduling will fit between all the events planned. We'll be going to break, but when we return, we have some clothing ideas for you, the latest sponsored game taking Roblox by storm, and the new Roblox rule enforcement coming up in a few weeks. We'll be right back. Shirts, t-shirts, pants, jackets, dresses, and even shoes are all the items you can wear on your avatar right now. Here are some spotlighted UGC items. The classy trench coat will make a great addition to any formal outfit you have. While the jacket is mostly all black on the outside, there is some red on the collar and the inside. Being a trench coat, it'll of course cover most of your legs. The blue stylish anime kimono. For anyone who wants to try to recreate their favorite anime character or make one up, the blue stylish anime kimono will make a great addition to your collection. It is of course blue, but it is also complemented nicely with a shade of white. The Roblox Twitter account sent out a tweet on layered clothing with the puffer jacket and how it'll fit every player's sizes. One player replied with an image that has led to Roblox handpicking layered clothing pics for certain Twitter accounts. Whether you hear it from us or Roblox, whatever your style is, we're sure you'll find a great addition to your inventory with all the new layered clothing available. If you have yet to see, on April 14th, a Sega partnered game inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog came out for early testing. On April 16th, it was fully released to the public and had upwards of 80,000 concurrent players. The game, much like any simulator, has this player start off really slow, but as you collect orbs, rings, KO, and new trails, you'll be soon running circles around your own friends. The basic idea of a simulator game is shown through quite well as the developers rely on rewards the players get from leveling up. Getting new items and becoming faster and faster over time will keep them engaged. The game of course comes at a height of when the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 was released April 9th. It seems as though Sega is riding out on a wave and trying to keep advertising out of the blue blur for as long as they can until the hype dies down. On April 19th, Caromatic, who works for DevRel, put up a post on the dev forums titled Enforcing Our Advertising Guidelines. Within the post, it makes clear that any ads uploaded to your experience must be your own. However, they go on to say that you might still add any paid content or ads as long as it clearly states it was a paid advertisement or done via brand or sponsor. If you have used a third-party site for generated ads starting June 6th, they'll all be blocked. If you try to bypass this, they go on to say that action taken against your account and or experience may be taken. We assume that this new rule is there to target those that use a brand's image without permission, such as how many shows may have to block a certain logo as there would be repercussions. Not many people should be affected by this change as long as you have been following the rules within your experiences. New improvements for the creator marketplace. On April 20th, Sourdough Sam, who is part of the Roblox staff, put up a post titled New Improvements to the Creator Marketplace. The post is mainly there to inform of upcoming changes to sorting of models, audios, and being able to see whether a model contains a script. Users who are not ID verified may upload 10 models, 10 meshes, 10 decals, and 2 plugins to go up to the public marketplace per month. If you are ID verified though, you will get to upload 100 models, 100 meshes, 100 decals, and 10 plugins per month. We must note that this only affects public marketplace submissions. You have no limit for private assets for your own game. We'll be taking a short break, but when we return, we'll speak to AnimalBot99 in the events room with all the new and latest events happening on Roblox. We'll be right back. Right now, I will throw things off to my good old friend Animal, who has been attending the Roblox events throughout this whole month. Hey Animal, any good events come up?
Hey, thanks Digital. During the month of April, a lot of events took place. For those who may not know, event organizers help bring the community together to partake in a virtual event. Events can range from Q&As, presentations on specific topics, workshops, or discussion panels. Be sure to show your support to the event organizers who work really hard. Follow the link below to find out more about events coming up as well. On April 2nd, Beastie Blake 101 held an event geared towards the community with an opportunity to get an answered question by one or all of the participating event organizers. The event organizers who participated in the event are as follows: Wooly Wool, Sophwan, Norman748, Irgaret, JH_Stevenson, XCR_apps, and Eternity Reality. The questions ranged from what inspires you to keep developing on Roblox to when was the last time you touched grass. The event was very laid back, but at the same time very informative. Although at times the discussion went off track or a broken mic strained out everyone, it nonetheless was an event that we hope to see more of. On April 12th, MikeTheRockstar held an event titled Let's Talk Eggs, Unofficial Egg Hunt 2022 discussion and egg launching session. Joined with him was the Odd_Dev, James, and Beg Alex. The event kicked off with Mike saying some stats of the game's performance and the event itself. Hundreds RSVP to the event, 30,000 people played the game on opening day, the VIP server that was made filled up within seconds, and Mike hoped that Roblox took note on how well the egg hunt was being received. Mike spoke some more on the game as he helped with the development of it. He said that he was only invited to help 2 weeks after development took off. He was in charge of overhauling all the dialogue for every character. Mike said that writing the dialogue reminded him of his filmmaking classes he had taken in high school. He went on to say that what he loved most was giving each character their own unique charm. Mike spoke on some issues that occurred during the creative process. Whether it be scripts, bugs, or grammar mistakes, they were able to get the game out despite QA testing it in just 3 days before and even on the day of release. While Mike joked, saying that the Odd, Alex, and James were only there for support with this being his first official event, I must say it was a great event. While I cannot type everything that happened, I can assure you I was able to get 400 words of notes. Can't wait to see what else you have planned for events, Mike. On April 13th, Mario Fly 5 hosted an event titled How and Why Do We Play Games? Designing Your Game for Fun. There was so much that he covered, whether it be development suggestions, concepts, or theories that I didn't even know existed. Here's a quick rundown of what was covered. The theory that I had no idea existed is the self-determination theory, which lays out the needs, wants, and motivations to have a player return or keep playing your game. Some factors are competence, autonomy, and relatedness. Ways to increase these factors are making open-world, player-controlled worlds, along with challenges, the feelings of progression and rewards such as ranks or levels. It'll also help for players to feel a connection with NPCs and other players around them. Mario also laid out 3 types of game designs. There can be player-centric designs, which focuses mainly on the player's own needs, wants, and desires. There's designer-centric, also known as Altair, which an example would be a showcase. Developer has all the control over the look of the game. The final is abusive game design, or anti-player-centric. This is where players are pushed out of their comfort zone, forced to adapt to strenuous elements of a game. I could keep talking on and on as there's just so much I learned from this one event. I'll be sure to have Tom include Mario's presentation in our video description so you can read through and learn something new as well. On April 16th, DimwittedSorcery held an event titled Let's Learn Data, the Practical Application of Data Analytics. The event was part 2 of his science series, which was presented solely by himself. The event talked about understanding the application of data science and data analytics when it comes to games and social media. In the event, he made up certain scenarios that the audience had their own input for with the outcome. One scenario was how to run a social media campaign against rival games using tactics like hinting at updates, running trailers, and adding in new items through player feedback. Also on April 16th, Sophwan held an event titled FoxPanel, Audience Q&A, Development Roadmap, and Community Celebration. Unfortunately, I was not able to attend this event or find a replay of it. A good friend of mine and the show's, AceDevArnav, held an event on April 20th titled The Developer Diaries, Art. While the event took place at 4:30 a.m. my time, I no doubt caught a replay of it as soon as I could. The usual format of Arnav's events are pre-recorded, as he has many talented GFX artists come on to show the audience tricks when it comes to Blender for 3D art or Photoshop for 2D art. Good luck to you, Arnav, with your future events. We'll be sure to include a link to the event replay in the description of the video. Some events that are coming up later this month that I could not attend due to production time are as follows. On April 30th, Norman748 will hold an event titled A Guide to Community. On the events page, Norman has laid out a few bullet points as to what the attendee may learn. You'll learn how to build a community from ground up, how to effectively market to your field, how to develop connections, how to find the right people for your community, how to regain and increase user retention. If you would like to attend this event, Norman advises that you are prepared to take notes, ask questions, and participate with Slido, which is optional. That's it for me. I can't wait to see what events will be taking place in May. Back to you, Digital.
Thank you for the events update, Animal. I too cannot wait what May has planned for us after seeing what great lineup events April had for us. When we return after this short break, we'll briefly talk on some topics that broke in the later month of April. Whether you do it or not, hundreds of members were in an exclusive group called the QA Testers. Their goal was to test out Roblox events for any bugs or problems, as well as give feedback to improve the user's experience. The news of the QA Tester group being shut down came out in a Discord channel via the Gipfoot, who brought the unfortunate news that the QA testers could not get a new NDA with Roblox and that the program would be stopped. Within their message, they mentioned Hippie of Doom, who had left, citing the downfall of communications with Roblox. Due to lack of support and involvement by Roblox, the group had long struggled to continue forward. As of April 21st, the QA testers of Roblox are no more. We thank all of those who took part in the group and the hours they put in playtesting every game Roblox put out. Jonathan Blasopoulos, who was the head of music for Roblox, will be stepping down at the end of April. The news came from a tweet from Bloxy News. He is credited with getting artists from virtual concerts. Some artists he helped to get were Lil Nas X, 21 Pilots, 24K Golden, Zara Larsson, and many more. Thank you all for tuning in to the Roblox Live Show for the end of April. We'll soon see you again in the next month's episode with the latest news surrounding the Roblox platform. Have a good morning, day, or night, and farewell.